Pete, I'm going to throw it over to you. And I had a different first question, but I think we're all aware of kind of what went down today. And I wrote this question yesterday. This is how quickly news changes around here now. I put the U.S. is likely to back out, but now it is the U.S. has backed out of the Paris Climate Agreement. What will this mean for the environment and conservation in Colorado going forward?
Certainly a timely question, and maybe I'll start by saying I have a beer in my hand, which is breaking a rule. I speak at a lot of events and a lot of venues and a lot of panels, and I don't, have a drink before just because, right, I don't know, I just don't. And I figured if the United States can join Syria and Nicaragua as being the only other countries on this planet that aren't a part of the Paris Agreement, I can sit here and have a beer while I speak with you all. So I hope that meets your approval. And if not, I'll put it down, I'm sorry.
There's no more rules anymore.
All right, there are no more rules, and we could talk for hours about that, but I won't do that to you. Let's confine ourselves, at least for the moment, to Paris and what that means. So let me be clear, and I don't mean this with hyperbole. I believe this to be true. I think what happened today will go down in history as one of the greatest blunders by an American president ever. It's that bad, it's that stupid, it's that serious. It really is. When the global community can come together that doesn't really agree on anything, in case we haven't noticed that, and can say that this threat, climate change, is such an existential threat to our very existence, the kids that we have brought into this world or may in the future bring into this world and their children, etc., that we can agree that we need to limit pollution to a certain level to try to stop the rise of the temperatures to 2 degrees C and really to 1.5 degrees C, which probably would be tolerable. When the global community can come together and do that, and then based on no science, no rational economic theory, no rational political theory, the US, the leader in so many ways in the globe that I don't need to explain to anyone sitting here, can decide unilaterally to pull out, that's a bad day. I'm a really optimistic guy. Bo will vouch for me on that. But let's not pretend that what happened this afternoon is okay. If you care about climate change, I'm pretty sure if you're sitting here you care about climate change. It wasn't a good day. But I think there's a place to go from here, and I think there's a place of hope, and that's where I'm personally going to go. That's where Conservation Colorado, the organization I run, is going to go, the environmental community, and I hope all of us are going to head there. And that as of today, at 1 o'clock Mountain Time, the leaders in climate change became the cities and the states and the private sector here in the United States. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. And so what we're going to do is take all the good work that Colorado has done, and I could go on, and I won't do that to poor Mike or the rest of my panelists, about Colorado, how Colorado has led in the clean energy and climate space in the last 13 or 14 years. Renewable energy standards, shutting down coal-fired power plants, doing energy efficiency standards, and it goes on and on from there, right? All that has been good up until now, and it is not sufficient. And we have to double down as a state, and then as cities. Denver and many other cities have to do far more. And I think that's going to be all of our collective jobs, is to demand more from our elected leaders, more than we had been demanding of them previously. And I won't now, I'll stop, but I can talk about what I think that could look like, what the actual policies are, et cetera, but that's the kind of big picture view from, not a proud day in the history of the United States, in my opinion.